Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you joined me today. Today we're going to do Roxy's weekly challenge. She entitles it Scrap Busting Paper Journal Cards, week number 22. But first, let's have our shout out to Jan, Ricky, Jane, Mary, Sue, has Aquari, has Allie, and Joyce. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, you guys, she started out with double-sided cards. So I have selected these few here. And then she collaged on some book page onto it. So let's just get started. I am going to, of course, I'm going to, use my to-do. What was a to-do? I don't know. I'm going to use my glue and water combo, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down real quickly. I'm not using very much glue, but just enough to make sure that it stays on there. Which way do I like that? I think I like it this way. And let's see, how about just a little bit down here? Maybe, ooh, that's too much glue, Cathy. That's too much glue. I think I need to put another little piece maybe right here and maybe right here. So I'll use up that glue that way. I hope everyone's doing wonderful today. And if not, I hope that changes very quickly for you. It's a pretty nice day here today. It's supposed to rain later in the week. I have picked flowers today. That's what I was doing this morning, was picking flowers so that I could make my bouquets of happiness. If y'all ever want to see what those look like, you can just jump on over to Facebook, and I actually have a link down below. Every Saturday I do a little video before I start selling and before the market's open, before it's open, and I show a picture of my booth and my arrangements and what I have that day to sell. I love doing that market. It's so much fun. The only part I don't like is getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get there. I don't like that. I've learned that I'm starting not to be a morning person. I mean, I don't mind morning. I just don't mind crack of dawn morning. I'm not that kind of person. I don't like crack of dawn morning. I don't mind morning, just not that early. But that's when I have to get up to get there and get my tent and tables all set up to be ready for everyone when they come. And usually it takes me that whole time to get everything ready and assembled. Okay, that's looking real nice, don't you think, guys? Let's work on these three. Actually, those three are probably all that we need to do for the video. We don't want to make too long of a video. So here we go. Now what she did was she added some flowers or some birds or something on here. I've got my labels. I've got a few labels, I should say, that we can add if we want, so choose. I don't know, I kind of like that pink one on there. And let's see. I'm just seeing what we've got here, trying to put some out just to see, because I've got a few flowers over here. There's this one. That one's very pretty. It kind of needs to be bigger though, doesn't it? For some reason it seems like it needs to be bigger. Oh, I don't like that on there. Nope, don't care for that. Nope. Oh dear. Let's see. I've got this greenery. Maybe we don't want labels. I thought we did, but maybe we don't. Maybe we don't want labels. I don't know. I kind of like that right there. Maybe something like this. Struggling just a little bit here. don't want to cover up that butterfly. I really don't. I really like that little butterfly. Don't want to cover it up. That's not too bad. Maybe a darker one would be better right there. Do we have another one? We do, actually. We have two. Okay. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't worry about covering anything up and just go for it. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking I don't need to worry about anything and just put it down. Put it down, Cathy. Just put it down. That one isn't bad there. Get this label back out of here. My dog is dreaming. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but he's dreaming. I don't mind that at all. I also have some lace here that I think would make it. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and ink. I'm going to ink around all the edges, and then I'll come back and we will continue. Okay, I have inked it up, but then I realized, oh my, we better cut a little bit off on the corners here so we can make it look like a journaling card. Yes, I think that's important. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. You don't need to watch me do that. Okay, now they're all looking like a journal card now. Now let's go back to this one that we were working on, and I'm thinking that it would be very nice to have a little bit of lace on here, and I think right down here is where I would like it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just put some up here higher because I don't want it to be down here on the end, because I really would like to sew this. You know, I love to sew paper. Love, love, love it. Have you guys, I mean, y'all have all sewed paper, right? It's just such a different feeling. Totally different feeling. Of course, I understand if you have a really expensive machine, you probably don't want to put paper through it, but oh my goodness, really not going through it. It's going through the needle, right? All right, so then I'm going to jump to this one, and I'm going to see if there's some lace I would like to put on this one so that when I jump to the sewing machine, that I can do all three at the same time. I'm just cutting this because I don't know if this is what I want, but it kind of looked good. I could pucker it. Oh, I could do that pucker thing with this one. Okay. I'll do that pucker thing with that one. And this one, I just threw that away and I wanted it. I think we would like to put this one we could put a tuft at the top. That would be really pretty, wouldn't it? I think so. I'm not sure we need all this though. Maybe just half of that. All right, you guys, I'm going to sew around, and I'm going to sew on this lace. I'm going to pucker this lace or put little tucks in it, and I'm going to tuck this right up on top for the pull, and I'll show you how that looks. All right, you guys, I sewed around it. I have black thread in my sewing machine, and I thought it looked fine because the butterflies are kind of highlighted with black. This one is the one that has the ruffle right there. You can see the ruffle on there. And I zigzagged it. And then this one I decided not to do the pleats because it absolutely fits perfectly on there. So now, let's see, where were we? We were right here. And we were getting this down and this down. I'm thinking this just looks so what's the word I'm looking for? Busy. That's the word I'm looking for. And I'm over here in my stash of things. And I know you can't see me, but you can hear me. I'm going to put you on. Okay, I'll put you on hold for just a second while I grab this. I don't really think I want a ton of it, but it just seems so busy that I'm not sure I want to just do that without putting something, a little something underneath it, or is that going to make it even more busy? I'm not sure. Let's see here if we can get this to where it helps it not be so busy. It seems so far away since I had to get a new lamp, and so that caused me to have to put my camera, change it, move it, and I'm thinking y'all are really far away now. Y'all seem far away to me. To you? Do I seem far away to you? You seem far away to me. Where are you guys? Okay, so I don't know. That just didn't seem to be enough for me yet. So I am going to see about, maybe about something like this. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just think it was just needed to be broken up just a little bit more. I am going to go ahead and put that down just a little bit on here. Just put a little bit of school glue back on here. And get this on here like this. Just put a little extra what's on my brush down. That might be enough. I don't know. Okay, maybe about right there. Okay. Maybe about right there. It's supposed to rain later in the week on us. I'm hoping it doesn't rain for the market, but if it does, it does, and we'll just deal with it. I just don't like setting up or taking down in the rain. Oh, I don't. That is one thing I don't like, to get in the rain. I do not. Isn't that funny? But I don't. Okay. I'm thinking we need a smaller one of those. Do I have anything smaller? There's this little tiny fella. Oh yeah, that looks so much better there. So much better. Okay, much, much better. I'm going to go ahead with the glue on here because I need just a tad more right there. And let's get this on here. Oh, that looks very pretty, doesn't it? If I say so myself. You can see the butterfly there. Oh, yes, and then you can journal right on the back. All right, let's set that aside, and let's move on to our next one. Let's change it up and go this direction because it's a totally different color, and I think it's a Tim Holtz piece of paper that was from a paper book. So we're ready now, and I'm thinking that this one is going to be pretty here. I'm just not sure about this label. I'm not sure about that label right there. Let's see what else that we could maybe stick in here. Does this also need something backing it? Maybe a little something backing it? I don't know. We're going to try. We're going to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that really, really helps a great deal. So we are going to have to put a little ink. This is the Victorian Velvet from Tim Holtz. I just love it. Just love it. So I'm going to get this down on here. I'm just going to do it like this. Put it down about right there. And then I think this can go right here. All right. I've got some still on my brush. Okay. And, oh, that's looking so pretty. Yes, it needed that backing. It really did. And then do we want a label on this one? I'm not sure. Let's see our labels again. This one says Paris. Oh, that's pretty. That's very, very pretty. All right. That's what we need. That's just what we need. Let's see what our time is. I don't want to make the video too long for anybody. I think these turned out beautiful. Now, if I do one more, will y'all stay with me for one more? I'm not sure. We're going to give it a whirl. This is the one with the ruffle on it. So let's see what we can come up with the ruffle. We've got another label. We've got an open rose. Every time I see this thing, I have to laugh because to me, it looks just like a dandelion. Looks just like a dandelion to me. Okay, I think that's really pretty. Once again, do we need to put a little bit of solid color underneath this? I'm thinking, ooh, wonder if the solid color goes, no, don't quite care for it there. All right. Almost dropped my inking sponge on the floor. Okay. I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to put this right underneath this lace ruffle. Make sure I have enough glue down. There we go. Now the open rose is next. That was a lot of glue. That was a lot of glue. Okay, how's that coming up? Now let's see here. We'll put it on top of that stem. Oh yes, that's looking beautiful. Very, very pretty. Now do I want a label on this one? Let's see, let's get our labels again. Do we have small label? Maybe one that's a little different shape than that. Oh, here's an oval. Oh, that's sweet right there. That oval. It's already inked and everything. That's perfect. Right there on the bottom. I absolutely love it. Let me get these other two. Put it down on something where maybe you could see it a little better. You guys, I absolutely love how these turned out. And I hope that you join me in my next video. And I'll see you there. Bye, guys.